Good morning, everyone. We're at the Walmart, exit 7, Bristol, Virginia. Gonna head in here and see what they got this morning, guys. Alrighty, Bristol, let's see what we got today. $6 for the Kong Drown Viper there, and One-Eyed Willie. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but anyways, price-wise anyway. $17.50 for Godzilla. Scar King. I don't even see his spot down there anymore. He gone. Godzilla and Kong. Well, I see some of the mini comics down there. We have missed them here too. I only see two on the pegs. One of them is Miles. I can't tell the other one they got. Commander Cody. Is that who that is? Yeah, Clone Commander Cody. It's part of the new shipper. So let's have those here somewhere. Let's look around for it. Here we go. We got Miles and Ultimate Iron Man here. So we've missed them here too, guys. Man, waiting for those things to hit Walmart forever. Of course, I don't come up here on the weekends. They've hit here over the weekend. We'll still try to track them down though. Found these two at Target last week. So I need to lay eyes on Dakin. If I can find him somewhere between Walmart, Target, and Gamestop, I would have seen them all. Oh, Miles, I could show the barcode on Miles. There you go. And our Captain America's got Spider-Man behind him. Not too much else different. Transformers. Just kind of looking, I don't see anything. There's Logan Paul wrestling figure up there. Don't see anything hiding up top. What have we got for wrestling? Well, they sold the NWO sets they had. Nothing new or exciting on wrestling today. We'll check back later this week and see if they stock it. This is all the Walmart. Yeah, it's all the Walmart exclusives. None of the new wave. Samus, Link. The old Genesis figures. None of the new ones. Not yet anyways. And Pokemon. Well, guys, let's go check around a couple more sections in here, and I'll be back in here several times this week. We'll see if we track anything else down. All right, guys, we're back in Bristol Walmart. I was in here this morning. They only had him and Iron Man. Here is Dakin. Let's see who they got now. That's a pretty cool looking figure, I gotta say. Cards are in good shape too, at least this one is. Let's find a place to put him here. And Iron Man we've already seen today. Another Iron Man. Miles I've already seen. I see Rom. Who all is in this? So we got Miles here. Let's try to lay out the whole wave. I think they got it. Miles. Here's an Iron Man again. And then Rom. Saw him at GameStop here a couple weeks ago in Johnson City. First one of the wave I actually saw was him. There's Banshee. I think he's a solid looking figure in this line. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, they got them all. Got another Miles. That's probably the ones I saw this morning. I pushed them back on the back of the rack like that. So there we go, guys. The whole wave at the mini comics. That's cool to see. Well, they put anything else out? We got any new Genesis figures? No. Put any wrestling out? Doesn't look like it. Looks like those legends are all they put out there. But there we go. I whined like a little girl this morning and they didn't have anything. And there we go. We got them now. So let's go look around a little bit more, guys. See if they put anything else out. Alrighty, cats and kittens. We are slowly beginning to stock the Target store here in Bristol, Virginia. We're going to head in here, guys. As we do every single week in this area, we're going to see what Target's got. Alright, here we go. Target in Bristol. You got Jazz. It's kind of cool to see. You got Ironhide, Sentinel Prime. Oh, they got Scrapper. First time seeing the Devastator robots here. The Transformers. Decepticons, whatever. And plenty of Spin Master, Batmobile, Steel. Oh, they got the new DC wave. There's Justice Lord Batman. A barcode. There is the Cowardly Lot. And the barcode. And they got Batman 1 Million. Got Green Arrow, Connor Hawk, Hour Man hanging down there, Miles still. That's kind of cool. So they got them all with the purple suit. I use those for some thumbnail fodder. Oh, they got the Bat Pod. I grabbed this thing over the weekend, guys. That thing is sweet. There's your barcode for it. I think those are going to be in a lot of places. They seem to be a hot commodity this weekend, but I see those fizzling out quick where they're so expensive. Groundskeeper Willie. Still got a Miles. They have switched this over to the mini comics. But Marvel Solid 4. Retro Spider-Man. Spider-Man Retro. So I don't know what the rest of those are going to be. Again, there's Hour Man and Connor Hawks. You got the 2 gold labels. Don't see anything else different down through here. Nothing much on the video game section. They moved everything off these front pegs. This is where they had all the Marvel Legends and... Oh, we got some new Star Wars. Got the Range Trooper. Barcode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of him. And some Lego. Let's see what we got down our wrestling aisle. I know they showed on the app they had the new Legends wave. It's like Target exclusives, but I don't know if they've got them out or if they got any left. Let's make sure I haven't stocked any cards. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we got the new ones. There's Kurt Angle. I'm sure somebody's got a chase in this wave. I don't know who it is. Barcode for Angle. There's your wave. Rosie, Angle, Carlito, and the Godfather. There's Carlito. Those are both the same, so they're not a chase. Is Rosie going to be the one they don't have? It's looking that way. And then the Godfather's both the same. I'll have to look up online and see who the chase is. Hulk Hogan they don't have. I showed him to be online this weekend, but my buddy Jared said he got the last one. Oh, there's Rosie hunting from my face. And both those look the same. So yeah, I don't know who the chase is, guys. Also apologize for all the orange reflection you're seeing all over everything. I got my safety shirt on for work. Kind of glares a little bit. No new AEW yet. Well, we got the new wrestling. There's the new shell raiser thing for Retro Turtle releases or whatever. Torrent Starfighter and Kylo Ren Silencer. They had those last week. No new Turtles of Grayskull. No. Well, let's go check our Diecast, and we'll check the clearance aisle, and then collectors. Let's go see what else we can find. Alright, so we got a little endcap of Hot Wheels here. Fast and the Furious. Oh, Deadpool Hot Wheel Premium. That's pretty sweet. The scooter. I can get it out of there without destroying the card. Barcodes might get out of the reflection of my shirt. We got laying there a couple of those. What is this one? Okay, that's the one with the Subaru Brat. I've already got that wave. What else is in there? Oh, I got the old school van. I've never seen this one advertised. There we go. I think this is a re-release. You think it's got an orange spot on the wheel. That's a reflection of my shirt, guys. I can get it over there far enough. There's a barcode on that one. Got 2 of the old schools. Back to the Future. Ooh, the Masters of the Universe. Let's put the crappy car there. That's kind of sweet. Not the card art for Motu. It's a barcode. Anything else? Fast and the Furious, Car Culture, Fast and the Furious, Back to the Future, Back to the Future. I can't get a hold of the cards. Gran Turismo, Fast and the Furious, Fast and the Furious, Fast and the Furious, Fast and the Furious. Another old school. Another Deadpool. Those are fun. Oh, Fast and the Furious, Car Cultures, And the bottom row looks to be like it's just nothing. Probably went down there, so that folds up. But yeah, the coolest one's in that one. We got, I don't know what I did with it.
Where you got your Legos? You got any Legos here?
I don't work here, ma'am. I have no idea.
Oh, I thought you was working here. Sorry.
There's the Deadpool. And the Masters of the Universe. And Old School. Okay, let me grab those. We'll see if you're still there when we come back. I got this Class 3 shirt on. Somebody thought that I was an employee. Huh, I could have gotten a tip. I should have played that up. There's the Gran Turismo car. It's back in on that thing. Gran Turismo 7. I don't see much going on here. Well, we got some stuff today. I didn't think to find. It's actually way later up in the day than I'm usually here. Didn't really expect to see a whole lot, but I got a few things. It's pretty cool. All right, guys, this has got seriously overclogged since last week. There's some Wardlows still here for $9.99. Looking for the Super 7 Batmobile, and I can see one back in there. So we're gonna try to get it out and see what the price is. But yeah, let's go digging. All right, guys, here we go. It's a little beaten up. I'm gonna open it, but it is down to the $37.79, 70% off. Ah, long game win right there, everybody. We're gonna grab that thing. All right, let's wrestle that big boy out of there. I don't think they got another one down in here, but I don't need to. I just want one. We're gonna take that now and find out if they have anything in collectors up there. We are back in Target. Still got plenty of Multiverse. They sell the Carol. Nope, he's still there. Carol Lot. There's Batman 1 million still hanging. We got Miles still, and got another peg of Ultimate Iron Man. Oh, I see now why they had that on there like that. Kind of smart. But yeah, some more of him. Again, still got the Miles. Don't see much else. Bat pods are still back there, but got another guy came to look. Let's see what we got over. Oh, they got the Sting. I might grab this, guys. I feel for sure it will end up on clearance at some point. I don't know about the Stinger, if he'll sell better than the other versions of these. What else we got? Still got the same there, and nothing different down through there. So let's go check our collector section. But yeah, we do have the Sting AEWs here, so let's look around some more. Well, guys, I think it's funny. Every week it seems like when they get distro boxes, they keep getting one. They got another Xavier. Another kind of jacked up card too, but there's your barcode. If you're still trying to find one of these, he is in the Bristol area as of Tuesday. Don't know where it'll be by the end of the week, but as far as compared to what was here this morning, I don't see anything else that was added to this aisle, just Professor X. So let's go see if they got anything else. Holy shnikes, NECA has been here, and they've been here in force. Let's take a look at what we got, guys. All kinds of stuff here. They restocked. Actually, no, this is a different one. They had Beetlejuice and the Girl, I think last week, or last time they had stocked here. So there is that. There's the black and white Elite Guard. The barcode. Black and white Casey. Another variant to that figure. And I'm putting them here for pictures, and I'll put them back when I'm done. Foot Assassin. That looks cool actually with the black and white sketch, whatever they call this stuff. Black and white variant, okay. There's that, and there is actually the color version. I don't remember if there's the same wave or not. Another Foot Assassin, Stingabot, Footbot, Karai. There's Old Man Raph. They don't have the new Shredder, I don't think, unless there's another Casey, and then Fugitoy. That's kind of cool looking. Trans matte variant, barcode. I'm gonna take pictures of all of them in a second. They've got Mrs. Voorhees, a bunch of her, 4 of them. There's Pamela. The barcode. Cool to see. I should have waited. Could have saved 5% getting it from here. Evil Dead, Ultimate Ash, and Cheryl. Oh, that's cool. Let's get this up here we can see it better. There we go, guys. Check that out. Got his chainsaw. Barcode on that. This Ultimate Myers, I think, is one that's been out before. Yeah, that one's been here before. That's not the one that was in the Haulathon shipper. We got the shredder. Actually, yeah, you was saying by this point, I got him off the website when he went up for the Haulathon pre-order. They got Mikey behind him there. What else they got down here? Now there is the Curse of Michael Myers. They do have it. There you go. Halloween, what, 5? 4? I don't know. Another Frankenstein. Oh, what is this? Karloff Mummy, Frankenstein. Another Michael Myers back in there. And then another Frankenstein. So there is Frankenstein. It's cool looking Frankie. We've already got a couple of NECA Frankensteins though. Michelangelo, another Shredder, and then another Mikey. So yeah, a massive NECA restock here at Target. There's the barcode for Shredder, in case I didn't show it, and a barcode for Mikey. This 2-pack, Tattoo and Worm, I think that's new. I don't really know. That's a new one or an old one. There's a barcode, just 2024. So they got several of those back in there, 3 of them. Alright guys, so cool, NECA restock here. We'll take some pictures here in a second. Let's see if we got anything else. No restock on NFTs or Super Friends. It's about the same business on the Pops. Still got Orion, still got a common Batman Collector's Edition here. Chun-Li. Is that 2 Chun-Lis still? It is. Lemmy still represented. Cow, a couple of Lion-O's. That is grossly overpriced, by the way, in my humble opinion. And Miles Morales. Still got a couple of Todd's mods, Killer Croc and King Shark. No restock on Street Fighter yet. And they do have a bunch of these down here. There's another Unpunched Mumra, Jackal Man, another Lion-O, and Lemmy still back there, another one of him. I see those making it to clearance, at least some of them. Alright guys, nothing else going on, but hey, we got another big NECA restock here and some more Haulathon items. So let's start taking some pictures and then see what else we can find. Well, we're getting a little bit more populating here on the end cap for Star Wars. We had these yesterday. I don't think any of them sold. But there is Rogue One Star Wars story. Stormtrooper Jeddah Patrol. New Stormtrooper, a couple of those. Oh, there it is. But yeah, that has almost been added here, guys. So today, a buttload of Haulathon and then some more Star Wars stuff. So we'll keep checking back later this week. Back in Bristol Target, and they got the Hulkster. If I can get him off the peg. First time seeing this. I wondered Hollywood Hogan if it's based on the NWO or it's based on his return to the red and yellow. Yeah, got 4 of them here. None of these are a chase is what I'm trying to think of. If there is, they don't have it. I got another Rosie. You don't have a chase of him, do they? Nope. It looks like Hollywood there is our newest addition this morning. Let's go look around a little bit more and see if they got anything else. Well, we got some new Lego stuff here. Formula One, I guess it's the little cars. Building toy, 1 car included. Yeah, so it's not a minifigure. Well, I usually get the minifigure ways, guys. I think I'm going to skip out on these. After I had the figures, they're little cars. But yeah, there you go. Some new Lego stuff dropping as well. Now, full disclosure, this could have been here the other day and I didn't pay attention to it. So maybe my fault not paying attention. But they do have some of the How to Train Your Dragon stuff. That actually looks kind of cool. That's Gronkle and Fish Legs. I have never seen these movies. There's a barcode for that one. They got him. That's cool looking. Deadly Natter and Astrid. A couple of those. There's your barcode. And I got Skrill up here. And it's on the back. Barcode. And then Gronkle. Separate here if you don't want to get him in the pack there. He got a saddle on him in that one though. And there's also Toothless, which is I think is the main one, but they got this one of him, but not the actual figure. He should have been right there, and they could have had these again, guys, the other day. I have no idea. I just happened to walk back by here again and noticed they were here. Check out this big set. Only at Target. That's kind of cool. 50 bucks. You got the big Titan Red Death there. That's cool looking too.
You can do that.
I don't know what that does. Mask. But yeah, we got the How to Train Your Dragon stuff showing up now. So if you're into those movies, you want the toys, check your Target stores. Alright everyone, it is McFarlane week at Gamestop this week, so let's go see what they got. Now it's way later in the evening than I'm usually here, so let's see if that's a good thing for the stock stuff here, or if we've already missed everything. So let's go see what they got. Well, I don't see much new McFarlane, but like I said, we could have missed everything, who knows. The only thing they really have different than last week, they do have Dakin. Second time seeing him now. Saw him at Walmart, which you should have already seen by this point in the video. If you haven't, spoiler alert, you're going to see him in a Walmart. They do have a Batman figure behind the counter up there, but I can't tell from here which one it is. Don't see anything there. They got the Bart back here, Radioactive Man. No new Joes though. Looks like Dakin might be the only new figure that I'm recognizing. Anything back through here? No. And nothing back here on the markdown. Well, who's the Bendy still hanging out? Let's go look around some more, guys, see if we can find anything else, but maybe a slow run today. We'll check back later this week. Well, let's see what they got. They do have Batman 1 million, but what sucks is, you know, it's that price at Target. Still like the dark blues on that figure. Barcode. Still got that thing there mocking me. No Red Hood, Frostbite yet. But here is Superman. I don't think I've seen him yet. There's Barcode. So between here and Target, you can finish this wave. So they've got the gold labeled Target down the road. And the Cyclops and Marrow there in the X-Men. Dakin and Banshee is still that black version of the Spot. They got a McFarlane Week display up front, but it's weak. There's nothing there. Red Swamp Thing, Red Hood, older figures. They do have Grimlock and Wheelie. Well, guys, we're going to check out not much here again today. I'm going to check back a couple more times this week to see if they do get anything in for McFarlane Week. If they do, you'll see it. If not, well, we'll go somewhere else. Well, McFarlane Toys Week really sucked at the Bristol GameStop. So let's try the one here in Greenville and see if they got anything. And here we go. We're at Target, and you can't hardly see it for the trees, but GameStop in Kingsport, Tennessee. Had to head here this week on the way home, so we're going to check both these places and see if either one has got anything. Before we get started, let's just see. I think a lot of people are finding these things for like $9. Just $8.99 for this wave. If they have more than just this one, I might consider it, but man, be checking those Target stores. It's an unreal deal. All right, we're going to return Batman to where he should be. But we'll see what we got on the way up there. Oh, Red Hulk's down there. Charlie Brown and Lucy. Not seeing anything too exciting in the wide world of Funko. I got 3 of these things. They're still marked 29 bucks because that's why nobody's buying them. Spawn, got the commons of those. Still got Orion, he should be on clearance. There's Adam Strange. Batman Year 2 back there, the common. Got a night, was that Nightfall or Hush? That's Hush Cow. Detective Comics 27. Still got a Joker mobile. Rookie in Bloom. There's Killer Croc and the new Todd's mods. And they got some of the Super 7 Thundercats. There's Jackalman. I don't remember if I saw these here yet or not. See if they have any of the others. I had those Peanut figures here last weekend when I was here. Yeah, there's Lion-O and Mumra. They may have had these over the weekend, I don't recall. Lion-O, Mumra, all of them are unpunched. I don't see Lemmy Motorhead though, so I may have grabbed him if they had him. Still got Burns and Furious Homer. They had a whole line of those somewhere. They must have redid this a little bit. If they had the Jumbo Street Fighter, they should be right there. Blanca and Sagat. I got a review for Blanca and Sagat. It's going to be on the channel Saturday, May 3rd. If it watches this and hears it, check it out. It'll be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Still got Donnie. Still got some Ernie's. There's another one down there. Invisible Man. There's Leatherface. Last Ronin Leo. I mean, they had a bunch of the Donnies. They got 2 of them left. No Aprils. So they sold them this week. There's Batman. Joker and Nosferatu and Ben Cooper's. Nosferatu. Well, Super Friends, who we got? Sinestro and Lantern. They were here this weekend as well. Where do those go up here? Super Friends up there. And they got the Godzilla -1. That thing looks sweet, guys. I really like that. And the Fire Godzilla. Anything good in trading cards? Oh, they got a box of DC Annual. And then Topps Chrome. I don't see much of anything else. Well, guys, I want to dig around up through there. If I find anything else worth showing, I'll let you see it. But if not, we're going to head on over to the toy section. Oh, there's Lemmy. He's over here hanging out. So Lemmy Motorhead's still here. Those are not selling the best, seems like. Which they're $30.50. I can kind of see why. Man, they don't have any of the new stuff. Now, they had a case of Miles Morales and Ultimate Iron Man. I don't know if they put them out and they've sold, or they just haven't set them yet. They did get another case of Professor Xavier. This is the only Target in my area that's got a case of these. Still got 5 of them. They sold 1. Still got Spidey. There's Simpson stuff. They had one more of the Bat Pod, but I don't see it. There's Robin, Two-Face, Riddler. No Batman in that set. They didn't have them all. Well, they got the Batmobile down there. It comes with the Batman, so yeah, I guess they do. Dusty Rhodes, they haven't even switched this over to Hulk Hogan yet. Rude and Bret Hart, they haven't changed those. So I guess this one hasn't done the 27th, April 27th reset, whatever date it was. Wardlow, he is $9.99. He just on the wrong peg. Still got One-Eyed Brian Danielson, Darby Allin. All the other AEW figs I had are gone. What do we got here? Turtles of Grayskull. Nothing good. Well, guys, not a whole lot more than I had this weekend. Let's go check Diecast, see if anything's over there. Well, they do have these. Bristol Target, you've already seen that in this video. But they do have the Range Trooper. There's Orson Krennic. Is that the one that they said was supposed to go up for pre-order today? Like the re-release of this thing? I don't know. Yeah, it was. It was Target exclusive. So yeah, it's Target exclusive thing there. Re-release figure. I'll take a picture of that one. And then they've got, I think getting back on the peg, they've got 3 of those. Bristol only had 2. And they've got a bunch of these guys as well. All those, the troopers. Yeah. All right, let's see. I thought this place got stock trucks on Wednesdays. They may not. It's Wednesday that I'm in here in case anybody cares about that. There's a Deadpool. I don't see any more of those new ones though. Back to, yeah, here's some. Back to the Future, and that way was in that shipper. I don't see much else going on in the wide world of Diecast. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap us up, guys. I do find anything else in this establishment, I'll show it to you, but I think we're going to head out of here and go check out Gamestop and see if they got anything over there. Fort Henry Drive and the Jurassic World section, that was. All their clearance is about cleared out. That's good. That's a good thing, though. Get the old out, get the new in. There's a stocked little Hot Wheels end cap. As usual, I'll look through that off camera, see if we can find anything. I can only go so far down through here, guys. This aisle's got some people on it, but we'll take a look at what we can. They don't have the mini comics wave. I can see that from here. It actually shows on the app, this store, to have them. But they're not on the pegs, or they've already sold them. Who knows? I haven't scanned the little tag down there to see if it shows them to have them now. They do have plenty of Captain America. A couple of Spideys. These are hitting clearance in a lot of stores, hoping it hits here eventually. We might have one of those caps on a clearance price. He's been hitting around $15 clearance. I didn't film it. I actually saw that Allosaur thing there on clearance at the Bristol, Virginia Walmart. Transformers up there. No Legends hiding up there that I can tell. Still got some Iron Man retro cards. Got Gears hanging out. Bunch of Optimus, Bumblebee, Ironhide, NWO. Oh, they got Great Muta. Here's the Rock. I had a bunch of him. I actually sold a few of the Rock figures. This is the first time I've seen Great Muta. Muta's awesome. They still got Chase Randy Orton. I'm surprised that's still here unless they stock some more. Final Boss Rock, KO, AJ Styles, another common Orton, a couple of Styles, a whole bunch of hardcore hacks, and a British Bulldog. So all that's basically the same as it was last week with the addition of Great Muta. Well, guys, I can't get down the rest of the aisle. We have caught the people, but there's nothing else down there I can see. Old Genesis figures and all that. But hey, we found Great Muta. That's pretty cool. Let's get some pictures of that for thumbnail fodder and then probably head on out of here. Let's check Ross this week. See what they have gotten. Oh, there's one thing. Funko Shop exclusive. Oh, man, I bought one of these. I think I have that. I'm not 100% sure. They got a couple of them here, though. 3 of them. There we go. Maskless Keaton Batman from The Flash. So I got the Shang-Chi dragon. Luigi's crushed there by a tire patching kit. Another Batman pop in here. I must got a case of Keaton. Age of Heroes, anime statues. Another one of the dragons from Shang-Chi. There's some bigger statues. Naruto, $18. Black Ranger Super 7 back in there. Simpsons Family Pack, $15.99. Another one laying back there. Actually, another one right there. So got a few of the Simpsons packs. There's Transformer things. More of the Transformers. They are $5 each. Another Simpsons packs. They got 3 or 4 of those. Well, I got some Keaton Batman pops. Not much else. Minecraft, Fire Luigi. Anything hiding back here? Doesn't look like it, guys. That is going to do it for Bristol Ross this week. I do happen across anything else, I'll show it to you. But if not, we're getting out of here. Hello there, everyone. My name is Chris, and I am The Man Collects. Thank you once again for taking your time to watch this video. If you have enjoyed it, do me a solid and hit that like button. Alright, everyone, not a bad hunt week this week. Target, again, kind of, I guess, a step above some of the other stores in my area, but Walmart in my area is finally starting to get the mini comics, the mini Marvel Legends wave. If you guys are trying to find those, you're in my hunt area, you're somewhere in the Tri-Cities areas, be sure to check the Walmart stores. We're slowly starting to get them, and several Gamestops this week I've been in have had them as well. So any of my local hunters, good luck. Hope you can track those things down. But with that out of the way, let's jump into it and discuss what made the top 3 coolest finds of this week's hunt video. And we're going to start with number 3. Number 3 goes to the new, I guess, a new wave. I think someone told me these might be re-releases. I don't know. But the Hot Wheels premiums we saw there in the Bristol, Virginia Target. The ones I'm specifically talking about are the old school van, which was awesome. I love that movie. I really want to go watch that again now after seeing that car the other day. But you got the old school van, you got the Motu van there, the Skeletor Dodge van, and then the Deadpool scooter. Now, there was a lot other cars in that shipper. One thing I did learn, that little wave of 4-wheel drives with like the Subaru Brat and all that, I think it's the Land Rover, the black SUV. Either there's a blue one, or there's a black one, or a yellow one and a black one. I think there's a black one that's a chase in that wave, is what one of the Hot Wheel guys was telling me there this week. But I can't remember which one's got a chase. But if you do see that wave, pay close attention. I think it's the golden Toyota 4-wheel drive. I'm thinking there is a chase of that one. It's either black or blue or something like that. I can't remember. But anyways, there is a chase in that wave of Hot Wheel premiums. But cool to see all that there, especially those pop culture ones. It's my favorite diecast to collect. I know they're pricey, but I do enjoy those pop culture Hot Wheel premiums. So cool to see those show up. Again, I don't know if they're re-releases or not. I hadn't seen these before, so I was glad to pick them up. And they were the number 3 coolest thing I saw on this week's Toy Hunt Adventure. And now, let's climb up the rung. Let's go to number 2, the middle of the pack. What was the number 2 coolest find this week? That goes to one of my favorite all-time wrestlers, guys, Sting. I know he's older now, but he still had some banger matches from what I heard in AEW. I gotta admit, I didn't watch a lot of his work in AEW, but I usually try to get Sting figures when they come out. I really loved his character. Even when he was the blonde surfer Sting in WCW, up through the whole Crow versus Sting versus the NWO, and all that good stuff there. So we did find that new pay-per-view limited edition figure at Target. Now, most of the time, the previous releases in that line, the Wardlow, the Bryan Danielson, I think there was one more. Was there a Britt Baker in that pay-per-view line? I can't remember. But they usually end up not selling very well, at least in my area. They end up peg warming and going on clearance. I don't think Sting will do that, but who knows? He may end up doing that. I know they had 4 there in the Bristol Target. I think I found that on Tuesday, and then today is Thursday. They're already down to 1, and I did pick up one of them. It's here in the toy haul, so they seem to be selling at somewhat good little frequency there. We'll see how they do, but once again, really enjoy Sting as a wrestler. He's one of the few wrestlers I do usually buy his figures when they come out, so I saw that there. I wanted to grab it. It was cool. It was good in the packaging and all that. So Stinger, you are number 2 for the coolest things I found this week on these toy hunting adventures. And now, let's go to the main event. Number 1. Number 1 this week does go to the new wave of Marvel Legends. I found the whole mini comic wave there in the Bristol, Virginia Walmart, and that wave consists of, I may have to go to my notes here, see if I can remember off the top of my head. You got Rom the Space Knight, Dakin, Son of Wolverine, you got Adam Warlock, you got Miles Morales, you got Iron Man, Ultimate Iron Man. Oh my God, who's it? Banshee. Ha! All 6 of them. I remembered it. But they had the whole wave there at the Walmart in Bristol, Virginia. Now, if you scan those things on the Walmart app in my local area, it's showing like every Walmart around here to have them. Now, I only saw them there, and I saw them in Bristol, Tennessee. Well, I saw Adam Warlock in Bristol, Tennessee. I didn't see any of the others. So, again, any of my local hunters, if you're trying to find those, the app shows Bristol, Virginia to still have some. It shows Tennessee Walmart to have some, Bristol, Tennessee. It shows Abingdon to have them. It shows Lebanon to have them. Now, I only been to Abingdon once. Didn't see very many. Didn't see any in Abingdon when I was in there this week. I actually didn't even film in the Abingdon store. There was nothing there. But any of my local hunters, be checking those stores or scanning them on the app or something, because it has been showing to be in stock. Maybe you can get them on a curbside pickup or something like that if you're trying to find figures out of that wave. But those figures, I like them. Is it the strongest Marvel Legends wave? I have to say no as far as just like card back and stuff like that, the appearance of them, but I think they got some good characters in this wave. Dakin I'm not familiar with. Rom I know seems to be a very popular character, an obscure character there from I think the 80s comics. Adam Warlock is by far, in my opinion, the best figure of that wave because I love the Infinity Gauntlet and I love the fact you get a Warlock figure based off of that look that comes with the gauntlet. That is sweet. I showed him on Wednesday's video. I got my Entertainment Earth pre-order him in this week, but I think it's a solid wave. Is it a wave that I think is going to fly off the pegs? Nah. Someone made a comment in a previous video, they'll wait till their clearance or at Ross, and I agree with that. You'll see some of these hit clearance. We may see some of them end up at a Ross or an Ollie's something towards the end of the year. Who knows? But once again, it's always fun to see new product on the shelves. It's not a bad looking wave. And finding the whole wave in that one store, that's my number one coolest find from this week, is the new wave of Marvel Legends. Alright, let's jump into the toy haul. I don't have a whole lot here. Let's get through it. I did pick up the Hot Wheels Premiums. I got one of the Deadpool scooters. And again, the pop culture things is what I tend to gravitate towards now as far as Hot Wheels go, whether it's the basics or these premiums. But I did grab that one. I did grab the Master of the Universe, the Dodge van there with Skeletor on it. I like the coloring on that. I think it looks sweet. And then the best one, guys. This is, oh man, I love this movie. Old School is awesome. If you have not seen the movie Old School, look it up. It's got the Perry brothers, or Wilson. Luke Wilson. Yeah, Luke Wilson, Will Ferrell, Vince Vaughn. Hilarious movie, guys. But they got the van there they use when they're driving around picking up the pledges to their fraternity. But that is sweet. Another thing I picked up is a clearance find. Long game win. I started to put this in the top 3, but I usually try to refrain from doing clearance items. We did grab the Super 7 Batmobile, the Cyborg Batmobile. This was $126 when it was full retail, and I have wanted it since I first seen it because I'm a huge fan of the '89 Batman, especially the Batmobile. But I wasn't going to pay $126 for it. Well, it got down, you can see the price tag over here, $37.79 on clearance. I will pay that for it, obviously, but the packaging is beat to crap, where it's been on the shelves so long. Don't care about that. I'm opening this. This is coming out of the box. Long game win right there, guys. We played clearance chicken, and we won. Alright, what else did we get? I already told you I bought this. There he is, the Stinger. I think it's a good likeness on him. I think they did a good job on Sting's action figure. And again, I buy about every Sting figure that I can come across and find, hoping to find the blonde Surfer Sting that's out right now in the new AEW wave. I've seen some of that wave. I have not seen the Stinger yet, so hopefully this weekend we can track that down. And then my last pickup, I don't know a whole lot about this character, but he looks cool, and everybody talking about him. I did do a little bit of online lookups on him. I actually found that I've got one of the Rom comic books from back in the 80s, so I did grab Rom, the Marvel Legend of him there to go in the collection. So we got him to go with the Marvel Legends. But as far as my pickups, everybody, that is all I bought this week. I hope you all had a great week, and y'all had some great pickups as well. But now we're going to wrap this up with my social media plugs for Instagram. Description of this video, about page on YouTube, informational splash on the screen. I'll show you ways to find me on Instagram. So look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message should you choose to. Then we got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are a first-time viewer to this content, if you came back several times and you somewhat enjoy what I do on here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're inching ever closer, but I still need your help, guys. So do me a favor and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Alright, everybody, another week in the books. Hope you had a great week. To this upcoming weekend, I hope all you collectors and hunters find all kinds of good stuff out there. And I will see you the next time the man comes around.